All right, welcome back. If you're just joining us, well, you missed quite a bit, but we'll compensate you with the rest of the time that we have. We're still talking about the Super Eagles of Nigeria making us proud, defeating Cameroon. 4-0 it was. We're going to treasure that moment for a long time to come. Let me read some tweets that we're getting from you. Saint Alive, it says 5-star performance by the Super Eagles of Nigeria. This is more like it. I'm feeling nostalgic and ecstatic at the moment. And he says, bravo, guys. That's Saint Alive. Sending in his tweet. You have Daniel Temple saying, well, my man of the match was Victor Moses. Yeah. Great performance. That's Daniel Temple. You also have Tosin Lawansin. Says his own man of the match, Leon Balogun. Yeah. And Ibrahim at Toriola 0045 says his own man of the match was Victor Moses. I guess, just like the guys have said, it's very, very difficult to find a person that will probably get below 6. So that's what it is. Well, we'll move on the show now. Let's go to South America, guys, quickly. Let's talk about the qualifiers. We know that Brazil have already qualified for the World Cup, but there's still some spots up for grabs. Yeah. So let's see the results now, and we will be talking about it. Well, wasn't good for Chile. Wasn't good. Maybe the distraction of Alexis Sanchez, Claudio Bravo, maybe Vidal not having his head properly screwed up. Well, I'm just joking anyway, but Chile wasn't good. Losing at home, South American champions, you wouldn't expect, to Paraguay, Uruguay, and Argentina. Very predictable scoreline. Uruguay, Argentina. Usually, Luis Suarez escaped, could have gotten a red card in that one. Brazil, despite qualifying already, 2-0 victory over Ecuador. Peru, 2-1 victory over Bolivia. I told you, a quick reaction to these results. Chile not doing themselves any favors at all.
Losing 3-0 is embarrassing. Having watched national team lose embarrassingly, I know what it feels like for everyone at the stadium too. On your own ground. And you're not losing to Argentina, Brazil, you're losing to Paraguay. I mean, no disrespect, but you're expected to win. You won the last 2 Copa America. Yeah. Both the one played in South America and the one played in US soil. Yeah, and you're expected to do this again and qualify for Russia 2018. They have done your chances a lot of harm. And no doubt, yes, Alexis Sanchez hasn't gotten a lot of games, just a game he's played since Chile played the Confederations Cup final last month, and Arturo Vidal hasn't. You know, things. It's just one of those results that tells you that they had a bad day in the office. You know, usually, even if Chile would lose, not in this fashion. Yeah. But they have to pick their heads back up and get to the job as quickly as possible. They can't let this sink in, otherwise they'll find themselves in precarious situations.
Joseph, your thoughts? Philippe Coutinho, for all the talks about him being injured and all, still play for Brazil and vintage.
You'll be injured when you don't want to play for your club side.
It's all a cover-up, just trying to manage the situation.
Force a move.
Force a move, and they knew all along that he was fit. They were just trying to save him. That eventually, if that worked out, it wouldn't be that he's cup tied. So they was dropped from the Champions League in order to ensure that if they bought him, the prize would not be affected by it. But great performance by Brazil. Paulinho showing his skill. Proving his mentor there. I wish Barcelona team would just be salivating. These 2 players were extremely, massive in that win against Ecuador. And when you consider the fact that they've actually qualified and they still can pull off results like this, it shows that this Brazilian team has got a lot coming. And the way they are setting up nicely, it seems that in the next World Cup, they will really, really do something great.
All right. Okay. So let's leave South America and come home. Our own Nigeria Professional Football League, Week 37. The drama continues.
Almost home.
It's hard to call. Some are saying, let's crown Plateau United. Some are saying, wait, pause a little. Anything could happen, even with 2 matches to go. Let me run through the fixtures for you. A lot of guys in the house do justice to the permutations for you. Casino United will take on Remo Stars. You have Enugu Rangers taking on Eyimba. Wiki Tourists take on Plateau United. Rivers United will take on Gombe United. ABS, relegation threatened ABS, will take on Abia Warriors. MFM would like to put a foothold on the continent. They will be against Nasarawa. They will also be hoping for a slip-up from Plateau United. You have Shooting Stars who take on Aqua United. Shooting Stars need to win to avoid relegation. Lobby Stars will take on Niger Tornadoes. Sunshine Stars will take on FC Ifeanyi Uba. Tolu, take a look at some of this. Pick out your star match based on what's at stake. Yeah. Then what you think the likely outcome in some of these games?
My star match will be MFM against Nasarawa United. Yeah. For what it's worth, Nasarawa United are 5th on the log. Yeah, and they're just 4 points off, or 3 points off the continental places. Currently held by Aqua United and Eyimba, tied on points but separated by goal difference. And yes, MFM know that they're just 4 points Plateau United. But in all fairness, Plateau United will be playing Wiki Tourists who will probably be relegated. Yeah. And they are the best team away from home at the moment, Plateau United that is. So, will Plateau United get a win? Difficult to say. Yeah. Yeah. But can they get a draw? Very likely. Very likely. They were held at home last weekend by, I think, Rangers or Rivers United, and they wouldn't want a repeat of that. They want to wrap this up as quickly as possible. Yeah. You know, so can they get a draw? Yes. If they get a draw, they've won the league. Otherwise,
if they get a draw and MFM wins,
if they get a draw and MFM wins, that's still 3 points separating them.
Oh yeah, and with a lot,
2 points separating them anyway.
2 points, okay.
And the last game will be at home. MFM will be going away from home. So.